Okay, are we live? I think we're live. Alright, we're live. Alright, last time I spent like 10 minutes at the start of the stream working through technical difficulties. This time I'm going to try my very best not to do that. So, you guys cannot see YouTube chat anywhere on screen right now. But it's being recorded for posterity, so if by some complete fluke somebody joins the stream and they say something, you can turn that on and it'll say that over next to the video or covering up half of my face. I don't like how YouTube displays its chat, but I don't like how Twitch displays its chat either. And I can't figure out any better way to do it. So, you can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. There probably isn't one. Let's move on to the gameplay. I just realized that you guys probably couldn't hear what I was saying since I wasn't wearing my headset. Pretty much, I'm gonna, okay, super brief summary. Started it by saying that I'm gonna briefly summarize. In short, I can't see YouTube chat. Neither can you. Get used to it. I feel like there's hair stuck in it. There is. Alright, now let's see how many things have been fixed. First of all, my thing is higher up. Thank goodness. Second, hang on. Putting on my controllers. Tightening the straps. You know, no one I've ever seen... I've never seen anyone wear these and actually bother to tighten the straps, and it bugs me because I always, like, obsessively tighten the straps on my thing. And, in fact, because I tighten the straps so much, the straps have gotten worn out and slide loose effortlessly in a matter of seconds. So the straps don't do anything anymore because I use them so much. You guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. You know, the thought has occurred to me before that the audio is too quiet. I know as I was watching my last video, it's like rewatching the footage after it was done uploading. It seemed really quiet. I'm not whispering, I swear. And I mean, if you guys want it to be louder, I can. You can turn up the audio, or I can try and fix things on my end. But you know what? First time I get a complaint about that, I will fix it. There's a chance that the first feedback that I ever get is going to be me getting a complaint about that. It's not technically true. I have actually gotten feedback before. Somebody commented on one of my videos once. They told me to stop trying to make long videos to instead switch to short form content, and that isn't something that I think I'd enjoy making. So I do appreciate the advice. I know that it's well meant, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now. So yeah. Alright, so player entered is gonna be like up here somewhere. We're gonna need a 30 hertz updater. Don't think there's any way to avoid having an individual 30 hertz for each one of these actions, because they're each going to be performing a 30 hertz action, so unless I wire literally every single one of them together, which sounds... no, it's not literally a 30 hertz, it's an event receiver. Nope. Undo, create, turn on world space, rotation, snap to, like, something decent. Okay. Then configure you. Am I in setting mode? Why would I be in setting mode? Hang on. I am not in setting mode. Good to know. Alright. So, 30 hertz event receiver. We're gonna need, for a brief... Okay. I need to talk about what I'm doing. Last time we were here, we built these 3 tokens. For those of you who haven't played Celeste, the basic idea is that there's gonna be these doors every now and then, and in a random room there will be like 4 of these, and I need to collect all 4 of them for the door to open. Ones that haven't been collected look like this. Ones that have been collected look like this. And once you've collected every single one in a room, they all look like this. And the door opens. There's also audio cues, and they're all slowly rotating where they are. So yes, these are the 3 forms that they can be in, and this is the object that's going to detect when you collect them. What I'm going to have it do in order to manage all of this is very similar to what I'm doing over here with the green crystal that recovers your dash. That is that it's going to retrieve and then look at the list of all of the crystal volumes, or in this case, shield token volumes, find its place in the list of shield token volumes, and then the item that it's going to work with is the corresponding the item in the corresponding place in the list of shield tokens of a given kind. If any of you were able to parse what I just said, congratulations. You have done spectacularly. Alright, and we're going to want to go back into select and paste recent. Why is it at this angle? Where did it go? Why? Why are you all the way over here? Funny that the objects move faster than the wires in the bounding box. Okay. Here we are. Tell you what, you can go like up over here somewhere. Now, we got all this information. We don't want crystal volume. We want done. What's your tag? Do you have a fancy tag? No. Okay, well you should. You should be called ST volume for shield token. Now, edit this. And we're also going to want to clean this a couple of times. One object here, right? Yes. All right. Now, this is ST volume. And is this a valid list? Yes, there's one object in it. Now, you are going to be ST. What did I have it called? Was it inactive? That sounds right. Yeah, that's a valid list. Alright, and that means that the others would be ST active. And I remember that the last one was ST. No, I want ST. I don't want a capital at the start. ST complete. Now, all of those are valid. And finally, we're going to want a few more of these. All right. Now, for each one of these volumes, we're going to need one of these, but that's all right. Now, we have these three objects. And we need to dynamically switch back and forth between them. Let's get a Boolean variable. So now player enters, it becomes true. But I'll tell you what. Let's get an if value rather than creating a whole other variable. Now let's create a whole other variable. That would be simpler. When it finds out that the player is dying, then it becomes false. Also, the default setting default value is just a toggle. That makes sense, but okay. And now, yeah. Now we should actually get an if value for which objects we want to teleport where. Maybe we could start by teleporting all of the objects to 0, 0, and then we teleport one of them back. That would use fewer chips, but more ink. Or more heat. Fewer chips, but more heat. Maybe when state changes. Maybe all it does is animate one of them, but like when the room loads in, or when something notable changes, it does all of this. A lot of event receivers for this one. Now we're gonna want to respawn object because it's controlling. Actually, all the object is doing is spinning, and we can use set position for teleporting things onto the map. So yeah, set our rotation. Is this beta? I don't know. Is this a quaternion? Oh, it can use either. Huh. Fancy. Not gonna hook that up yet because it'd start running immediately. If value again. One more of these. This one is based on if it's been collected, which right now it's false. So that's the default value. But if it, and then if it has been, if it has not been collected, then reference inactive. If it has been collected, but not all of them have, then reference active. If all of them have been collected, and if this one has, and so have all the others, then reference complete. Is there a value changed? I know there used to be, and then they stopped having it work with anything. No. Okay. Okay, what can we do? We might need an exec for when all are completed. Keep green from just sitting there idly. We should probably also make a system for checking if this area is currently active, and if it's not, then don't do anything. Alright, input. We want an exec, which is all completed. And I want an input that is equal of Run. Sounds ominous, but I mean, it's what I want. I'll still work with those, and now if run, then set rotation. And we're setting the rotation of this to what? I have this crazy idea. Probably won't work. Oh, something I should do is get working the set position things. Whoa, I know set position. For this and for this. And okay, upon all being completed, we teleport the green and the blue down, though there should be no way the blue is up. Upon the room loading, well, hang on, there's only 3, so you can, wait, no. Oh, because it's different paths. Okay. Teleport the blue and the green. Alright, blue and green. When all are completed. Now, if the room is loaded, then, you know what? No. Let's not teleport the blue because that's redundant and we want to save processing power. So yes, if all are completed, we teleport the green down. If the player enters the volume, then we teleport the blue down. We don't know if blue, green, or purple are active. But when the player enters the volume, it's a safe bet that teleporting the blue down is a good idea. When the player dies, we're going to want to teleport the green and the blue and the purple down. When the room is loaded, we'd also want to do that. Okay. I think I have an idea then. So, the player dies, it sets that to false. It then teleports the purple down. This is the only circumstance when it would need to stop being purple. However, it might not be purple then, so it should also teleport the green down. So, and teleporting the green down also teleports the blue down. And that way, when the room is loaded, that can also go to teleporting the purple, followed by green, followed by blue, down. And this way, I'm only using 3 set position chips, and I'm accounting for every circumstance. Okay. Now, we do this, and then we still need to define the positions and rotations of everything. We want a blank vector. Because, yeah. Vector 3, create. It can just be over here somewhere. And it's gonna go to here. And it's gonna go to here. And it's gonna go to here. Okay. And for quaternions, where are we getting our quaternion? We're gonna need a get position. Yeah. Get position of the trigger volume. It's right here. Kind of far away from the world center, and I think that's causing some bugs, but you know what? It's fine. So we have its position, and we need to teleport objects to it dynamically. We could set the position of the object on every frame. Seems moderately redundant, but you know what? But it would be... Well, you're in a room with shield tokens. Every shield token volume would be redundantly teleporting its current active model to itself on every frame. Technically every other frame. I don't like that because that's a lot of unnecessary heat. And for all that I'm going to these leaps and bounds to save chips, we have a lot of chips to spare. Heat is a bigger issue. Note how literally standing on the floor uses like 90% or 99% of it. Let's hold this in our left hand and then jump off the edge so that we can die. That did not work. Interesting. Please let me hold it in my right hand. Okay. Now, we can see how much happens when we dash. 65%. Oh, and reload it. I think the problem is that you can technically recover your dash in the middle of your dash. And if you manage to, then you can start dashing again in the middle of your dash, and that uses extra unnecessary heat. So I should fix that. How can I fix that? Hand speed to trigger, number of frames in motion needed to start dash. Not using either of those anymore. Anyway, man, all these unused systems. Just not using that anymore. Anyway, I'm here to add an extra condition to being able to dash. Where's the trigger dash? Somewhere over here. Force dash start. Sets the dash direction. Now, if what is greater than 0? Number of dashes is greater than 0. Is that the only requirement? Let's add an and in there. And not not permit a dash, then you'll be able to dash. Okay. Yep, still really high. Why can I still change direction? Alright. Anyway, I should get back to what I was doing. Sorry, I got quiet there. So get position. Ideally, we'd want it to set the position of the currently specified object whenever the state of things notably changes. Suppose that's why I made the all completed thing. So we're going to want a set position. Set position. There we go. So we want to set position on all completed, which we can squeeze in here. No. No, that would mean that it set the position before any of that. we'll just have it be after setting the rotation, which means that it's better to have a respawn, because that does both. Reset room. Respawn. We are using this. It is going to this position. It is happening only if we're not being told to run. Or only if we are being told to run. It is not using res effects. And all this looks good. Now we just need the rotation. For that, we are going to calculate things. We are going to create a vector 3 and then use it as Euler angles. Now we are going to want to use time since 1970. Okay. No. My headset is giving me a headache. I think I put it too tight. Precise seconds, because that's, yeah. And then divide it by see, here we could do 360, which would mean it turned 1 degree every second, but that's not really what we want, because we want it to turn faster than that. We could do 30, which would mean that it made a full rotation every 12 seconds, but honestly, I want it to return like every 3 seconds. If I didn't divide it at all, then it would take 3.6 seconds to perform a full rotation. So I might just do that. I'm gonna try and always have one more set of these tokens than I do of this thing, because the first action that this does is going to be to take most of its corresponding tokens and get rid of them. So I can't really work with the tokens that are currently claimed. So we'll see what happens when I save the room. I'm gonna bet 2 of them will disappear. Curious which ones. No? I guess that didn't count as loading the room. Anyway, run. Darn it, why did they add this to the game? Of all of the features that they have ever added, I hate this one the most. for the simple reason that it is always active. If I'm modifying something with circuits, it's probably because I want to. Why would you create a system exclusively for keeping me from doing things that I'm trying to do, and then make it on by default? And now that I've saved the room, all of the names are off sync. I think this is a problem with the fact that I'm like 800 meters away from spawn right now. But okay, this is aggravating. XZ. By the way, you can see that it's rotating. And I think I misunderstood how division works. I'd want it to be multiplied. So rather than 1 degree every second, we'd want like... let's go with 180. Alright, and then here, you can go with 90. Well, let's actually go with negative 90. Alright. Now, if I touch it, no audio cues. And now I say, hey, I got all of them. Oh no. That went wrong. All complete. Oh, did I forget to teleport it away after they all got completed? What happened? This is difficult to work with since the names are gone. Okay, this is the set position to teleport away the green. This is the set position to teleport away the purple. I know this is the set position to teleport away the green, but why didn't it teleport away the green? Is it because like the data thing is calculated like before the thing? Wait, no. It's because I turned on is complete, but I didn't fire the all completed command. Aha. Anyway, if I die, it resets. No. Oh, that turns back on. Well, that should turn off on its own pretty simply once. Okay. Funny thing is that I'm pretty sure it still updates some things when it's told not to run. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, we want some audio design. We're gonna need a event sender. We actually already made the events for this. But once you get collected, player entered, we do that. We have a teleport here that we're not using. Oh, No, it's that we use it after everything else. Okay. Let's wire this to here and then there. And the event sender, we'll send the event shield token collected. Now, that event is over here. And once we receive that the shield token has been collected, by the way, I'm going to take all of this and move it over as well, because it was silly of me to build it over here. And all it's accomplished is confusing me. There we go. Now, alright. Shield token collected. Now, what's a good sound for that? Yeah, we can use 3D audio, why not? I know there are collectible noises. It's a little bit on the loud side. Can't think of anything better. Definitely not. There's some others that I think might be close. No. Like,
Game on. Game over.
No.
Hit.
I think I might just want to go with a quiet version of the collectible sound. Change volume to like -15. Now how's this? Like when I go through here, plays way too quiet. -8. How's that? Oh, it's playing from where the sound effect thing is, not from where the object calling the event is. Of course it would do that. No, I don't want 3D audio. Or I might want -15 now that I'm actually next to the thing and it's just like playing inside my head. Alright, that's kind of a quiet noise. That's alright. I like that. And the next thing that we need is over here-ish. We're going to want a separate sound effect, which we haven't built anything to call yet, which is going to be starting with a D, so probably kind of early. Doorbell ring. Alright. And this can be full volume because it's kind of loud and startling. Like, really what I want is like a perfect, like, bong. Like someone's at the door. And like Rec Room, I don't think has any doorbells.
Ready to start. Red team scores. Red team wins.
Right. I like that. I thought I said to do it at normal volume. I can't change the pitch of it, but I can change the volume. So it does a bong, and then it does a bong at -8. It should be less of a bong bong and more of a bong bong. But you know what? That's close enough. Second one isn't deeper, it's quieter, but yeah. So this pretty much all works. The next thing I'm going to need to work on is the system for the shield token. The doorbell blocks. I'll need to define them to only load in the shield tokens and animate them within, if the player is within a certain radius of the doorbell block. And could have it be a giant trigger volume. I could, yeah. But there's the doorbell block. Start in the center, move to the center. I could connect it to a vector gadget, which points in the direction that the doorbell block travels, and then define in the circuit how far it travels. And then once you leave the area, all of this would be reset. And it wouldn't only define what direction and how. It wouldn't only define. Yeah, okay. I like the idea of this. So. I will say though, I unfortunately need to use the bathroom. So I'm not going to be able to do this right this second. We're going to get a brief break. BRB. All right, I'm back. Hello. Sorry about that delay. Um, so, uh, where were we? We were, just about to start work on this trigger volume. Now, as we settled on last week, we're going to want some inputs here. Let's delete all these. Sure, we can leave players as part of this. What inputs do we have? We don't have any. Outputs, we have players. I don't care about that. For outputs, we will need the bool to tell the volume over there that we are, to tell the volume over there when all of the shield tokens have been collected. I'll just name that something. And then, now we have that. We'll create an exec of a similar name. Because that is necessary for technical reasons. Now we have all that. We'll need the input of could just do an and chip outside of it rather than concatenating them all into a list or assembling them all into a list. So yeah, we'll just have a bool. Wait, why would this need to go through the circuit board if we're already assembling the whole thing outside? This is the bool? I hope that was the bool. That was not the bool. Okay. Well, time to recreate the bool. Whoops. Connected. There we go. That does mean that we should launch the bool to find when they are not. Yeah. So we will need a Boolean input for that. I'm just gonna type in collected. All right. What else? Oh yeah, we're going to need a variable that is something kind of obscure. We are going to need to input somewhere around here. Vector component? I think that's it. Doorbell path create. All right. Now, let's look over here. And for this so-called vector component, we have a get vector, a get magnitude, create. All right. So what I'm thinking is that the path of the object will be determined by this vector component. Its position will be the starting position. Its direction will be the direction it goes in, and its magnitude will be how far it goes. Once all of them have been collected, of course. Oh, and this over here needs one more output based on whether or not there are any players nearby. It should be able to say whether or not objects should run. Create. Now, should run. Run. Now, we can go here. If there is a player inside, any player at all, object entered, exited, get players. Yes, that's what we want. We want the count of that as well. List get count. Whoa, we want less snapping than that, please. Position snap. Something small. Thank you. Alright. List get count. And now is greater than 0, then you should run. So if you're in here, it'll spin. Otherwise, it won't waste the processing power. Okay. If should run. Hey, that's what I was doing over there. Now, I don't think we need to do anything fancy if the player exits. We'll need to know if all of them have been collected, so we'll want a Boolean variable. Which by default is false. In the case that this happens. Well, okay. If we could even have a 30 hertz for this. Throwing 30 hertz's left, right, and center probably isn't great for my heat, but you know what? I'm not going to bother worrying about that until we're at like 80%. Which I will say, I'm aware is terrible practice, but I just don't feel like bothering right now. So if this is not equal to, so then if these aren't equal, then assign this. Well, then first, whether it's becoming positive or becoming negative. It shouldn't hurt for it to just assign that and then send all collected no matter what, even if the circumstance that caused them to be unequal is the player dying. Right? So say you receive all complete when they are not all complete. Then it teleports purple up here. Or no, it teleports green down and then it teleports blue down. But that's all that happens. And, you know, that was happening anyway. So it really doesn't matter. It means a couple more redundant teleports, but it should be fine. All right. Anyway, back in here. I have all this stuff to work with. I don't think we need player exited. I'm not sure that we need player entered. No. So, no, we don't want time, we want seconds. Time get universal seconds. Let's give it another input that's that's a string. And that can be the tag of its personal doorbell block. How did I manage to misspell it that badly? What did I just do? Okay. Now we edit this. Why'd I? Okay, I thought I capitalized the B for a second. Now let's hook this up to there. And its doorbell block can be tagged DB1. And we're going to need to create that. How will we do such? Alright, pretty sure that in Celeste, after you've collected all of the shield tokens, the doorbell block not only starts moving, but turns purple first. And I'm not going to bother doing that. It's just going to start moving. I am going to have it have the colored outlines initially, though. Those are too iconic. Not that this is a terribly iconic item, but yeah. I will say I'm doing this entirely from memory. Alright. Lapis, I think, is the darkest blue. Let me go to neon. It'll do. There we are. Now, for the final touch. Undo clone shape. And turn off world space this time. Is that seriously how it looks the other side? Okay, let's at least scale it up a bit. And for the bricks behind it, let's... I can't configure anything. Wait. Oh, that explains it. I forgot to split this. Alright, you merge with you. Alright. Edit. Now. You, texture settings. What if I scale this down a little? Alright, we're gonna want to turn on world space for this. Okay. decoration. But it is. Maybe it's not wise to have the neon bits and the tubes be part of the environmental object. But you know what? I don't think it's worth it to split them off into a separate object just for the sake of having them be using less ink. And we'll tag this one, not ST inactive, but DB0. And you know what? I think I will actually go to the work of teaching the player about doorbell blocks before I introduce them fully. We don't want this sticking out here. All right. Now, through all these doors, there's supposed to be little mazes and things that you go through. And there's going to be like a ton of dream blocks down here, either blocking paths or making it so you can't get places. Like in the bottom corner, there's going to be a way to get to the B side, because the B side is, for chapter 2, is frankly one of the easiest to find. Perhaps shortly followed by the one for chapter 3. Because they're both like pretty much just, here's a room. Do you want to explore it? All the others are at least slightly hidden. Anyway, I was going to make the system for deciding where on the path it should be. And it was going to be based on a float variable. And this float variable is going to be where... That's an int? I got universal seconds. I wanted precise seconds. All right. Now, the execs. So every time this is changed, it assigns when the last time it was changed was. And if all of them have been collected, then I don't know what a logarithm is. Nan. What? Does it mean like I want, or not 110? No. Base 10. All right, let's use something a little easier to understand. Let's just use a division chip. So the number of seconds since the last change. No, this is when the last change was. We want subtract this is the number of seconds since the last time whether or not it was collected was changed. No. Every 30 hertz. Perhaps before we check if it was changed. Or maybe if it wasn't changed. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we check. Simply if it's positive. Then this divided by vector component, vector at magnitude, vector component at magnitude. Right. Vector component, coil path. I need to set the magnitude manually. I guess this wouldn't be the magnitude anyway. This would be the amount of seconds it takes for it to move. Whereas the magnitude is how far it moves. For moving that, we'll say that we move it not 110, 10 meters. We get this vector that way. And then we scale it by this. And then we get a set position. Don't worry, I'm not done yet. And I'm entirely aware of what a rat's nest this is. You're gonna want an if value. I sure hope I'm never gonna have to touch this again, because if I do, I'm going to look at it and then immediately stop looking at it. Wait, all we have is a string. We're gonna want to get first with tag. Macro object, get first with tag. Oh, yeah, there isn't a db1 yet. Position. And then if now we want a greater than, if the calculated distance is what do I want? Get magnitudes then. If the calculated magnitude is greater than the standard magnitude, then use the standard magnitude, otherwise use the calculated magnitude. And all of this set position, will fire if that. Is that it? Did I do it? All right, let's clone this. Ooh, it played a sound effect. False? What do you mean false? Totally forgot to configure this. I think it's this that I want. Uh-oh. Background object is invalid. Oh yeah, because I forgot to retag this to be 1. Oh, I didn't tag this one in the first place. I know that it's invalid. I don't care. DB1. Oh, and I should also modify it to be able to be edited with circuits. All right. Now, where did it go? It's gone. What? Okay, what if I die? Where is it? What have you done with it? Okay, position. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. So for those wondering where it is, see that? pretty sure that's it. So yeah, we forgot a step. Add okay, we don't need these. But we do need the get position. Where's get position? You get position. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There it is. The get position of the doorbell path plus all this becomes that. Done. Is that where you decided it goes? Why would you decide that? Also, why didn't this fire? Oh, because I forgot to connect all connected to this. Alright, now we die. Now. Why is this over here? Oh, because I forgot to modify things. Of course, we want to do this. Just teleport it there. Now, we'll collect this and see what happens. Oh, why? Why is it teleporting from over there? All I'm asking you to do is get the position of the vector component. But you are failing. Why are vector components so broken? Okay, I'm sitting down for a second. Now. We could just do the self position as the center. Now, anyway, if we die, then that's where it considers its center position to be. Seriously? Oh wait, is it a problem with this? Yes. It considers its center to be on that thing for some reason. Alright, everything. Over here. Alright, now. Done. Modified the wrong one. You know what? It's fine. You can be the new G. I said DB. Get rid of the zero. D. Not BT. DB1. And you can be the DB0. Why are you complaining? Don't you have a DB1? It's not modified by the best circuits, isn't it? Alright. Anyway, if the problem was in fact on the side of the block, then I see no reason why I can't just use path thing. Alright, now I can set the final position. I can even set the rotation snap to like 15 degrees. Alright, and now that I can go over down. Okay. Yeah. And I can even, I will say I'm selecting these and I'm going to configure them to be able to be modified with circuits. And I'll clone them like a couple of times. Alright. Now, let's clone this. I forgot to put together an is complete thing. And until now, it's been using that. Alright. We want an and. And since for this test area, I'm using 3 of them, we'll need 3 inputs. 1 from each. Run. Should run. All completed. Should go to all O. I forgot how execs work. I'm having them at different rotations because that way they won't be spinning quite perfectly in sync with each other. All right, so those two kept their green token. Why? Oh, and I totally forgot that I'm supposed to have it so that just before all are completed, it says in an event sender doorbell ring. The whole reason they're called doorbell blocks. This time, that one was the only one that didn't. So, it seems like all tokens other than the first token and the one that other than the first token in the exec chain and the one that I just collected, keep their green block afterwards. I give up. I'm fixing this problem later. Okay, thank you for watching. We've been live for nearly 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And I guess I'll see you